right, so we're all here today to discuss two issues. The first one we'll be discussing is what was overheard in the break room this morning. And the second issue we will be discussing is that you both seem to have an issue while working with each other. So we're here to find a common ground or a solution to where you both can work more amicably. So first off, let's address what happened this morning. It was brought to my attention that an inappropriate statement was made in the break room this morning. So Eli, why don't you let us know what you overheard?
When I was clocking in for work, I overheard Holiday make an inappropriate statement to an older employee. It went something like, "At your age, I'm shocked that you can even remember what year it is. Rye is about 62. We are mentally capable of knowing what day it is, let alone what year it is."
What Eli heard was taken out of context. Ryan and I were talking about how different things were when he was younger versus now. Eli didn't hear the first part of the conversation before I stated, "At your age, I'm surprised you know what day it is." I in no way meant any offense. Ryan had just said something before my comment, and Eli just only happened to hear my comment.
All
You're just a 20-something that doesn't respect your elders.
right. That was a little outline, Eli, but thank you for sharing. I did speak to Rye earlier after this was brought to my attention. He did inform me that he didn't feel any way of disrespected or offended in any way. He did agree that you guys were talking about what it was like when he was 20 versus how it is this time around this year when you're 20, because decades are different. With that being said, we do need to be more mindful of our surroundings. You are at work. I know it's the break room and you're on break, but other coworkers and employees also share that common space. So we need to be more aware of how we're speaking because it could offend somebody in that room. So Ms. Holiday, I will recommend you retaking that anti-harassment course just so you are aware of how to speak in a work setting. So now we're going to have a conversation about what the underlying issues are that you two seem to have. Each shift, either both of you or one of you are in this office complaining. So Eli, why don't you go first?
She's so loud, it's like an outside voice. We're inside. It makes it difficult to concentrate and engage with conversations with other people. Also, she wears so much perfume. With my asthma, it makes me feel like I'm being choked to death by mustard gas. When asked to dial it down, she gave me attitude as if to say, "How dare I?"
Okay, Miss Holly. Oh yeah, so not the politest words, Eli, but thank you for sharing. We do have a policy, Miss Holiday, to where we're not allowed to wear overpowering perfumes. It can cause a lot of respiratory issues with people who have asthma, who are sensitive to smells, and just mainly allergies. So wearing a lot of perfume can cause some issues. Also, please be more mindful of your coworkers and their customers. It is a closed space. We all need to be able to hear each other.
Yeah, no, my voice is naturally loud, but I will make an effort to try to lower my volume so others can be heard and talk. I'll also not wear my patchouli oil to work. I wasn't aware that it was causing breathing issues. All you had to do was ask and I would have stopped wearing it.
Now, Ms. Holiday, do you have any questions or issues that you have with Eli?
Yeah, my main question is Eli my manager or supervisor? I'm only asking because sometimes when he speaks to me, it's like if I don't do it his way or how he likes it, I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, you both are equals. We encourage team building, as in fostering collaboration within the team, brainstorming, and sharing opinions. With that being said, Eli, you are not a manager. You need to treat your coworkers as well as if you would like to be treated and spoken to. We, as a company, are a firm believer of treating everybody with respect and dignity. Does that make sense?
Yes. I formally apologize if my tone was rude and it sounded of hints of authority. It's just the way I speak. If it continues to happen, just let me know.
Yeah, no, I can do that. And if my voice needs to go down a couple volume levels, just let me know. And I apologize for my comment over earlier. I never meant to offend anyone, and I'll make sure not to wear my perfume anymore.
I'd like to thank both of you for speaking candidly today. I hope this was a great way of finding a solution to where we can work better as a team. So thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you.